Hey everyone, this is Corey, and I'm going to show you how to play Amazing Day by Coldplay. So the song's signature riff is this. Okay, to play that, you're going to form a G major chord. That's your first finger on a G on the B string, 8th fret, your second finger on an E on the G string, 9th fret, and your third finger on a C on the D string, 10th fret. You're going to keep those three fingers on that chord throughout the riff. It'll make it much easier to play. And start by picking the G and the C. Then put your fourth finger on an F on the G string, 10th fret, and play the F and the C. So, then take your fourth finger off the F and play the E and the C. And put your fourth finger back on the F and play the F and the C. Alright, so that's the first quarter measure. The second quarter measure goes like this. Alright, put your fourth finger on an A on the B string, 10th fret, and play the A and the C. Take your fourth finger off the A and play the G and the C. Put your fourth finger back on that F and play the F and the C. Take your fourth finger off the F and play the E and the C. Then the third quarter measure goes like this. Alright, put your fourth finger on an A sharp on the B string, 11th fret, and play the A sharp and the C. Bring your fourth finger back down to that A and play the A and the C. Alright, play the G and the C. And then play the F and the C. And then the fourth quarter measure goes like this. Alright, that's the G and the C. The F and the C, that lick played twice. And then the E and the C. Alright, so during the introduction, that's played through two measures. Only thing is that during the last quarter measure of the second measure, you're gonna play this. Alright, that's your fourth finger on a D on the high E string, 10th fret. Your third finger on that A on the B string, 10th fret. Your first finger on that G on the B string, 8th fret. And then tap your third finger back onto that A. So the whole thing goes like this. guitar comes in again during the second half of the first verse. Alright, first finger on a G on the B string, 8th fret, and then tap your third finger onto an A on the B string, 10th fret, the A, the G twice, your first finger on an F on the B string, 6th fret, then again the A, and then the G. Then you have the chorus. Amazing day. Alright, so that's your third finger on a D on the high E string, 10th fret. Your first finger on a C on the high E string, 8th fret. Third finger back on the D. Then slide your first finger up to an A on the B string, 10th fret. Put your fourth finger on an F on the high E string, 13th fret. Hit the A again. And then your third finger on an E on the high E string, 12th fret. And then this. Amazing day. Alright, that's your first finger again on that C. Your third finger on the D. Your third finger on again that A on the B string, 10th fret. And then your first finger on, again, that G on the B string, 8th fret. Alright, so then we have the main riff again. Then into the verse again. And the chorus again. Amazing day. Alright, what's a bit different about this chorus is that every time after you play this lick, you're gonna play the high and E on the high E string, 12th fret and bend it. Easiest to use your third finger for that. And the rest of the song is pretty much the same thing. Next I will cover the song, and if you watch that, it'll be much easier to understand where and when everything is played.